Thank you very much for having me today. I really appreciate the Robbins Regional Chamber and for all you making it here today. I'm fortunate enough to represent 1,700 scientists and engineers, 400 engineering technicians that work here at Robbins, many of which work for General Cabinet, doing the awesome work that's accomplished here every day. So I get to be their spokesman today, and it's an honor to do so. Just want to talk to you a little bit about my workforce, and what they do and what they contribute to the community, and how working with you every day, it makes our community stronger. Of those 1,700 engineers and scientists, they're the highest paying jobs we have on the base on average, roughly 50% more than most of the other career fields on average. 98% of those 1,700 are civilians, 2% military. I guess I could have done that math, being an engineer myself. About half have master's degree or higher, and virtually everybody who's been hired in the last 10 to 15 years will all likely have a higher advanced degree. So a high quality workforce. 2/3 work for General Cabinet in the ALC, and 1/3 either work in the program offices, in the Lifecycle Management Center, the supply chain wing, or some in the air base wing. Many didn't grow up here, but most have made their home here. I'll just give you a couple statistics, and I remember FY15 the best because it's round numbers, easy for me to remember. We hired 100 scientists and engineers in FY15. They came from 50 different colleges. So people are coming from all over the country, outside the continental US. We hire a lot of folks from Puerto Rico, great schools in Puerto Rico, who come here and make their home here. I worry a lot about our future until I go on to one of our college campuses in the state of Georgia. The engineers and scientists that are produced in this state are brilliant. We're trying to be part of that future. We want them to be here and work for us, so we're out there engaging with them on a daily basis. We're in the universities. The new engineering programs in this state are going to produce just awesome talent for us. One of my colleagues at one of the universities told me the other day that he has his sophomore design students doing work that his PhD students were doing 5 years ago. So it's a lot of things changing, and we need to be grasping that talent. So that's what we're working hard to do every day. And we need to be able to be ready to take them on. So we are working really hard to give them challenging work to do when they get here. So I want to talk to you a little bit more about what the scientists and engineers do here at Robbins. Well, let's just simply state that there's an F-15, a C-130, a C-5, a C-17, a Special Ops helicopter, Joint Stars aircraft, I can go on and on, that's flying not just here, but around the world that a Robbins engineer or scientist doesn't touch. Often it's work with people in this room, the companies they represent as a partnership, but either way, things don't fly without a Robbins engineer getting involved. Just this week, the Air Force Senior Leader for Structural Integrity is here at Robbins getting briefed by engineers that work at Robbins on the fleet health of the aircraft managed here at Robbins. His report goes to the Chief and Secretary. So the work here at Robbins is directly going into discussions about service, life, fleet health for our Air Force fleet. A very important work indeed. We have a great history in military aviation. It's the 100th anniversary of the Air Corps first flying, 75 years. We've been doing this at Robbins. It's just great. I can't be more proud of the workforce that we have here. They're part of the largest engineering firm in the world, the Department of Defense, and that's how we look at it. And it's very proud for all of us. I think we should all be very proud of that. And in closing, I know we mentioned STEM earlier. Our workforce donated a year's worth, more than a year's worth of their time last year, either through programs at schools, here in the museum, working with you all. The STEM community here is strong and getting stronger. We want to be part of it, and our workforce is a big part of it. So I thank you. As a community, it is a great strength of our community and our workforce. Those 1,700 engineers and 400 plus engineering technicians are a strength of this community, and thank you for what you do for them every day.